Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Night of Champions review. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Dix here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. We're gonna get to the Night of Champions review as we had some earth-shattering news on what went down tonight on the Night of Champions review. But we're gonna get things started. We have everything in place. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. What a look, almost a good premium live event. We're gonna get to the meat of the matter right now. We're gonna start with this. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship was on the line. It's determined finals to determine who's next in line. Who between AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. This is the tail of the tape right here. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, both men are almost equally matched, almost in height. Seth 6'1", AJ 5'11", both by the same weight advantage. Near what the accolades, both are former WWE champions, both former Intercontinental champions. Seth international Intercontinental champion, NXT champion, you name it. Seth Rollins has done it. Seth Rollins wanted to prove that he is next in line to become the World Heavyweight Champion. So we're gonna not waste no time whatsoever with this going on. So this is what happened on the show. Let's get to the show. Um, Seth Rollins, right here, dressing to the nines. I guess him coming out wearing something androgynous. Seth Rollins looking forward to take it to AJ Styles in the match. Him and AJ Styles had an instant classic. Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, which one of these two men was going to walk out? Night of Champions as the new World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins trying to get the win over AJ Styles, even back and forth. You see, Seth was doing a lot of athletic moves. Him and AJ are kind of equally matched. But Seth Rollins had a little bit of trouble on his foot. And you see right here, Seth Rollins was trying to do the curve stunt, but missed. One leg had gave out, but Seth Rollins tried to do it again and did it and won the match. And Seth Rollins became the new World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins taking off Night Champion as the top man on Monday Night Raw, winning the top prize on Raw, winning the World Heavyweight Championship, being awarded a world title by a former world champion himself, Triple H. Triple H awarded Seth Rollins the new world championship. He presented the title to him, and Seth Rollins is now the new world heavyweight champion. Seth freaking Rollins has done it. Seth Rollins now is his name as the inaugural world heavyweight champion. Seth Rollins did it at Night Champions. Like I said, no shame for AJ Styles. AJ Styles put a heck of a fight, but AJ was no match for the steam that Seth Rollins had. Seth Rollins getting picked up by Triple H. Triple H picked up Seth Rollins. Triple H awarded Seth Rollins the World Heavyweight Championship. What a moment that was. Seth Rollins and Triple H, you almost look back almost 10 years ago, nearly 13, when Triple H awarded Seth Rollins the NXT Championship, and that's thus jump-started Seth Rollins' career. Now, Seth Rollins on the top of the food chain as Raw's top new champion, as the World Heavyweight Champion. What a moment, what an occasion for Seth Rollins to do. Congratulations to Seth. Well, Seth's wife, Becky Lynch, had her problems going into Night of Champions. Becky Lynch taking it to Trish Stratus. You know, Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus, these two legendary women competed. Trish Stratus wearing her 2005 jumpsuit that Trish Stratus did. Trish Stratus coming out of the blue. And Becky Lynch wearing her Kill Bill inspired garb. Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus had a knockdown, drag-out fight. Who was going to win? We know Trish wanted the respect of the WWE Universe after what she had done for the women's division. Trish Stratus paved the way for women like Becky Lynch, like a generational talent meets another generational talent. We told you earlier that who was going to win and advance. Trish Stratus did have the upper advantage over Becky Lynch, pulling on Becky's hair, leaving Becky Lynch down. Trish was trying to get a little bit frustrated. She wanted to put Becky Lynch away. But Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus, these two women superstars, wanted to show the Saudi world that they can go out there and do it big. Well, Trish Stratus got a little help from a certain someone that I did not see coming. That certain someone was Zoey Stark. Zoey Stark helped Trish Stratus to get the win. Trish Stratus, with the help of Zoey Stark, defeated the man Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch didn't see it coming. I don't know how that's going to go down with Becky, but Becky Lynch is going to get some answers and get her hands on Zoey Stark and why Zoey Stark did what she did. So we're looking forward to seeing that. Speaking of that, the Intercontinental Championship was online as Imperium members Kaiser and Vinci announced that Intercontinental Champion Gunther, the Intercontinental Champion. We can show a picture of Gunther right quick. Is Gunther on the picture right quick? Oh, what do we get? I guess Gunther's somewhere around. But Gunther came on there, and Gunther, you saw right here, Imperium, Gunther walking with Imperium down the aisle to take on Mustafa Ali, who has heritage in the city. Ali wrestled Gunther for the Coveted Intercontinental Championship. Ali put his darnest, but it wasn't enough. Ali tried to win the Coveted Intercontinental Championship, wasn't enough, and Gunther still retains his Intercontinental Championship, still on the roll. Gunther still holds the Intercontinental gold as he does. We know that next month will be the Money in the Bank premiere. It did kind of like a James Bond-esque type premiere. We know it'll be in London, so they're gonna make it all about 007 for Money in the Bank for the men and women. So we'll get to see that as well. This man perhaps could be one of the participants. I think he's the odds-on favorite. LA Knight was in the audience. LA Knight getting a standing ovation as well. So hey, who knows? Well, it was championship time. Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair defended her title against number one contender Asuka. Now, note this. This is from SmackDown. But I've known, told you earlier on the predicted outcome that this should have been for the SmackDown Women's title. Well, Asuka has been a threat to Bianca Belair, even playing psychological mind games with Bianca to get Bianca on her toe. Well, Bianca didn't quite get the memo and quite get the message. Bianca Belair did prove a fight. I thought Bianca was going to win, but Asuka used the mist on her hand to rub it on Bianca's face, causing Bianca Belair to get distracted. Bianca Belair lost her Raw Women's Championship. That's the only match I got wrong, but I'm kind of good. Like, I kind of know WWE. I think I do. But Asuka now is a four-time women's championship holder. Asuka has done it, and Asuka has done it by defeating Bianca Belair to earn her women's championship. Asuka being more dirty and more tactical, more vicious and aggressive she never was before. In her NXT days. Now Asuka holds the gold. Asuka's going to be a real tough cookie to beat and proven commodity in the women's division on SmackDown with the Raw Women's title. And I don't know if Bianca Belair might want to issue her rematch clause. Who knows? Speaking of women's championship matches, Natalya took on Rhea Ripley with Dominic in her corner. Natalya celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday to Natalya. We wish Natalya would have had a longer match, but this match didn't quite add up to the birthday girl. Natalya went against Rhea Ripley. Ripley used Dominic as a distraction. Dominic probably wanted to get Natalia's number, and Natalya got pinned with the riptide. Rhea Ripley retains her SmackDown Women's Championship, which should be the Raw Women's Championship, over Natalya on Natalya's birthday. Rhea Ripley continues her momentum heading towards her match, and at the end of her match. Also, too, Seth Rollins getting interviewed with Brian Saxton, being the World Heavyweight Champion, saying he'll take on all comers. He wants to be a fighting champion, and he's waiting to see who's going to step up. And a lot of people think Finn Balor might be the one to step up. So we just have to wait and see how that's going to play out eventually. You know, you got challenges out of the blue. You got all these challenges. It can be a Gunther. Gunther can be the one to challenge Seth Rollins for the title. If Gunther sees fit to drop it one day, who knows? Finn Balor, you never know. So everyone had a strong showing tonight in the match. Also, too, was the match that everyone was waiting for to see, and really had got to see Brock Lesnar taking on Cody Rhodes. Brock Lesnar, and Cody Rhodes had that match. Brock Lesnar defeated Cody Rhodes in his match. Brock Lesnar putting down Cody Rhodes, leaving Cody Rhodes down, using multiple Kimura shots to weaken Cody. I think Cody didn't have a chance whatsoever. Cody got weakened by Brock. Brock Lesnar went down for the Cody Rhodes. Made Brock made Cody Rhodes pass out. So that was the issue of the night. Also, too, was this the match of the night? Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, defended their goal against the number one contenders for the tag team titles, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa did look strong in their match, but things turned up instant when the Usos came out there. The Uso brothers came out there to try to help assist Roman. Roman said he didn't need them. Roman felt like the Usos were in it for themselves. Roman Reigns let his head and his ego got the best of him. Roman Reigns let a calculated mistake happen when Solo got kicked by Sami Zayn. Solo got kicked by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn get the cover on Solo. He got kicked by his brothers in the match. And this is what had happened right here. Jimmy and Jimmy had enough. Jimmy snapped. Jimmy super kicked his own cousin, Roman, in the head. Jimmy was tired of the frustration, tired of everything, and the tag team championships were on line. Solo and Roman were trying to win tag team gold. It didn't come out to be the case. And the Uso brothers, like we said, got fed up, and Jimmy snapped and kicked Roman in the head. Never saw that coming. Jimmy Uso taking Roman Reigns' head off as Jay was trying to process what was going on. Jimmy said he had enough, and Jimmy was tired. And Jimmy and the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, feel like they just left the Uso brothers. Could the bloodline be done and finished? Only time will tell. We have to wait on SmackDown to see. But Roman Reigns may have been the Universal Champion for 1,000 days, but it didn't feel like him winning the tag team gold was going to be that any better. He felt the sign of defeat, which he didn't lose, but he felt defeated. Beaten, defeated, but not winning the tag team gold. And he wanted to stick it to the Usos. But you see right here, the tag team champions, Zayn and Owens, showing their goal to Roman, like, hey, you're going to get humble and be put down back to earth. So there's a lot going on in that paradise. Is if paradise crashing in the bloodline? We don't know. And we're going to see how far this is going to go into next week. So I say this night champions was somewhat good in the end, with the Usos finally smarting up and finally had enough of Roman and wanted to do things their way. So this night champions was that. But I think the match of the night to me was Seth Rollins winning the World Heavyweight Championship. So that was the match of the night. So we want to see what you think. Leave a comment, leave everything you want to leave. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Night of Champions review show, where we talk about everything Night Champions in this circle. There's a lot of Night Champions throughout all night long. So, me being Kendra Dix, saying thank you for watching the Night Champions review show, being your host. I'll see you later, my next edition. See you.